In this video, I play a grade 3 paddle tournament in Stratford. I end up facing some familiar opponents and have some amazing battles. Enjoy watching. My partner's arrived. You cycled here?
No mate, I just walked.
My partner for this tournament is Andrew, who is an intermediate club player. We've played together before in a grade 4, which went very badly for us, losing in round 2 in a game we should have won.
How are you, mate? Right? Mate, I swear wherever I go, you're just here. Are you playing today? Who are you playing with?
Stephen.
Oh, so we might play. Hopefully me and Andrew get through and then we'll play you. That'd be sick, wouldn't it?
Filming the whole thing.
Yeah, filming the whole thing, yeah. This is the third round opponent.
So I realised that if I won 2 rounds, we would play Louis from Padel in the quarterfinals. This gave me and Andrew some extra motivation as we headed into round 1.
I can't wait to be a YouTube sensation.
Our first opponents were Pedro and Alejo. We didn't know too much about them, but we felt fairly confident in the warm-up that if we stayed solid, we would have the quality to win this first game. I was a little bit nervous in this game because there was quite a lot of people watching. A few of them knew about the videos I do, so I did feel that extra little bit of pressure to perform well in front of them. Stratford Paddle Club in general is a super busy club, nice courts to play on and tons of players that I don't know. But me and Andrew here started really well. This first game you're seeing started around 5:30 in the evening, so we both warmed up a lot. We'd already hit that day, so I felt pretty much ready to go and comfortable with all my shots. It was kind of just a don't do anything stupid, keep the ball in, be patient, and we know we will get the points. I've been working a lot on that return of serve low over the net with a bit of topspin from my training with Alex Grillo. Just found it super effective to almost immediately go up in the point, and then I could place a volley past them down the middle or towards the corner. So yeah, these two players didn't really do anything wrong in the game, but just didn't really have enough to put us under a lot of pressure and made it quite easy for us to take the net, especially from the Chiquita. They did have some good moments in the second set here, this lovely winner down the middle to split us both, and they got their game. But unfortunately, that was it as me and Andrew took the win, 6-love, 6-1.
What happened in round 1? We won 6-1, 6-love. We're having a good time, speaking to lots of people. Energy's sick.
Our second match was against Victorian and Ellis. Ellis from a tennis background. Not sure about Victorian, but I knew it would be a much closer game. So right from the start of this second match, they were putting a lot on Andrew, so I was trying to come over as much as possible. And in this second point here, you can see I just overcommit and then get done on the angle. So straight away, I was like, crap, this is going to be one of those games where I need to come over, but not too much and not get caught out. It was tough for Andrew as well in these early periods, adjusting on that right side where you have to be really consistent. You know, on that right side, I've been there before, and it is really awkward when they keep playing the ball on you. It's hard to get the ball away from you, and I just find the court feels smaller on that right side. I could see why Andrew was struggling to get himself out of trouble on that side. These first few points were pretty much 50-50, but the games were just all going to them. We went 4-0 down early on, but I just knew we could come back. We were not playing terribly, the games were just not going our way. And then you can see Ellis here with the volley and pop-out combination. They win this first set 6-4. So new set, and to be honest, I was more frustrated than concerned because I didn't feel like we played that bad in the first set, and I was really confident that we were going to come back. I think Andrew was the same as well. The main passage of play that I wanted to avoid was when Andrew was stuck at the back of the court trying to lob because they were playing constant bandejas and overheads towards him, and there's not really a lot I can do in that situation to affect the game. I was desperate for Ellis and Victoria to be pushed to the back of the court, as then if they lobbed, it gave me a chance to come over, play a vibra, or if they lobbed all the way over, I could go back and play a bit harder, which I got a lot of winners from throughout this game. I don't want to come across at all that I'm complaining about any kind of fridge in these games, because that's exactly what I expected in this tournament, and I knew that going into it. I wanted to play with Andrew because I haven't in a while, and I enjoy playing with him. And to be honest, I find that actually you end up playing so free, as there's zero pressure on me really in these games. A lot of it is on Andrew. I find in this type of game, I change my strategy a little bit compared to playing against the top players. The main difference would be on the overheads, I would try and maintain the net as much as possible because I do not want to lose the net against these top players. But in these games, I find it a lot easier to win points from a bahada. So a lot of the time, any high ball, I'd be happy to let it bounce, as for me, it gives me a chance to play a winner. To the point where I'm literally coming across basically to Andrew's corner to try and play this shot between Ellis and Victorian. Andrew grew into this game more and more and became a lot more solid and played with more confidence. We ended up taking this second set 6-4, which means it goes to a third set tiebreak to 10. Always tough psychologically when you lose that first set, because you know even if you come out the second set, win 6-love and you're perfect, it's gonna go to a tiebreak at this point. But again, it was a strange one. I did feel quite confident that we could do it. I was more just frustrated that we got ourselves into this situation, but you have to give a lot of credit to Ellis and Victorian. They made it as hard as possible for us. Overall, I played alright in this game, had some really good periods. Other times I just forced it a little bit too much. This point here, for example, I got really angry with myself because it was a crucial point. It was in the tiebreak. We managed to take it from the back of the court, win the net position. I get a tough high ball, which I play right across the glass, set it up, and then I hit it long on the volley. So frustrating, just slightly overhit it, and it's even more annoying when you feel like you earned the point. And now this is match point to me and Andrew. I think it was 9-5 or 9-6. I kept saying to Andrew, this one now, nothing silly, let's just be solid and we should get this. Tried to win it from a Bahada this time. They managed to block it. And then I try a backhand cross winner, and now we have to try and get them to the back of the court and not get stuck in defense. Andrew with a really great lob, allowing us to move in, take the net. I go for the Vibra. Ellis manages to block it, so I tried to go to the cage, and then Ellis just about gets it up, allowing Andrew to place it into the corner to win the match. Absolutely buzzing with this, and it means you guys get to see everything Padel versus Padel Actico in the quarterfinals of the Stratford Grade 3. It was really quite exciting. There were a lot of people watching. The match was being streamed, and also had a few people message me saying, oh, this will be great for the video. Andrew's partner was Stephen, who is a super strong player. He's on the right, but he's a lefty, so they had the dream combination of a righty and a lefty, so the forehands are in the middle. So me and Andrew definitely going into the game as an underdog. Andrew won't mind me saying this, but these opponents train so much more than him, and Andrew rarely experiences this higher level. However, I knew that the pressure would then be all on Louis and Stephen, and especially because it's being filmed and it's Ewan versus Padel Actico, they knew they had to win this game basically. So that definitely gave us an advantage early on, because we could just play free with no fear. So the strategy in this last game was for Andrew to stay close to the net on his side and block volleys. My job was to take as many of the high balls as I could, especially the Bahadas. We also played on Louis a lot, as it means he's more likely to play cross back to me. It's more awkward for him to play down the line. I also thought he would feel the pressure a little bit more. I know his game a little from watching his videos, but also training with him a few times. I'd never played Stephen before, so I wasn't sure like what he could deal with. So I just focused on trying to beat Louis cross. I think where Andrew struggled a little bit was return of serve and the volley battles. I think that's where you notice the jump in level, where you can't get away with like an easy return, for example. And especially Louis coming from tennis, his reactions are his best attribute. So a lot of points would be serve smash, serve volley, or get into a volley battle and then just smash it at Andrew's body. It is really tough. The next point was really gutting, as Louis hits the net as a ball comes onto the court, and the rules are in a tournament that if the ball enters the court, you have to replay the point. So if we won this, it would have been 40-30 to them, as they were 40-15 up. So we played the point again. You can watch this now. And unfortunately lost it. So we were 40-15 down anyway in this game, so probably didn't affect it too much, but just a little thing that could have gone our way. A couple of clips here that I'm very happy with in terms of my overhead game. I was playing into the gap where Stephen would run up, Louis stays back, so I could move Louis out of position across, and then it would create more space for me to play into. I then managed to get my Vibra right across into the corner with enough spin so it didn't bounce. Basically just trying to stop Louis from being able to attack, and even if he does return it, it would go straight to Andrew's volley. So I felt on fire, and this was at 4-3 to them, and I genuinely hadn't missed a shot at this point. And then I got another Vibra smash at Stephen, got the easy ball, and then just lost concentration and missed. And I was so mad because it was the first mistake I'd done, and it was a crucial point on Andrew's serve. And then literally the point after that, again, I play a nice Vibra, set it up, and then miss past Stephen. And I was so mad because the second one was so avoidable. I just tried to force the angle a bit too much, but also this just lost us our serve, so they went 5-3 up on serve. And then this next point was set point. Stephen and Louis at 5-3 up. Andrew does well to get the ball past them, but then doesn't push the net. He manages to get another excellent lob, and this time I give him a call to come in and push that net. We both then block their strong, aggressive ground strokes, and then the lob comes up. I don't quite get the depth I'm after. My volley's a bit bouncy. Then I play a weak overhead before I finally dump the vibra into the net. Not sure if I was getting tired, but I just wasn't hitting through the ball like I was earlier in the game, and I was snatching a bit more, which was making them go shorter and bouncy. So set 2 began after a 6-3 loss in the first set. Now this is where it starts to get really annoying for me to watch back. It's basically in the first set we had already lost 3 golden points and lost the set 6-3. We also won a golden point, so it wasn't that big a deal, like it does happen. But this second set, this point here, my mistake is a golden point in the first game, so we instantly go 1-0 down on my serve. It's annoying because I just should have got that ball over. And then literally in the next game, another juice golden. Ball goes up, Stephen smashes and it hits my shoe, meaning that they get that one, so they go 2-0 up on golden again. I was looking at the camera like this because I was so annoyed we kept losing games on golden. You know, once we got past that initial fast serve and smash and got into the rally, that is when I felt really confident that I could take them both on and get a point. Golden point number 3 here on Louis' serve. Andrew does a really good initial block, but then the lob is short and Louis can smash, and Andrew just overhits it. So it was 4-0 down second set, 3 of them being goldens. One of them, in fairness, they beat us in a 40-love game, but I was desperate to get on the scoreboard. This was another golden point. Sorry for going on about it so much, but a lot of the entertaining points happened on this, and I thought it was a key part of the game to feature. Louis does brilliantly in this point to defend and turn the point into attack. I mess it up really badly. I should have just lobbed at the back of the court. I tried to give them volleys and see if they would miss, but ended up giving Stephen a really easy volley on his forehand so he can kill Andrew. Most people I speak to say they don't like the golden point rule, but I always have, and to be honest, I still do. I just quite like how it makes the game go faster. I think it actually annoys me more when I lose a game from a 10 juice advantage than just instant. So this put us 5-1 down. We got one game at least, but Louis and Stephen finished this match really strongly. They got more confident, and this point here I think is the best of their entire game. They defend brilliantly, they're consistent with the attack, and I'll let you watch the rest. Match point to Stephen and Louis at 5-1 up. Louis smashes, so I run, but Andrew blocked, and then Stephen could finish it as I was out of position. So they win overall 6-3, 6-1. Great game, just overall so gutted that we didn't manage to get a few more games here. I felt we did everything we could. Here are the instant thoughts of all of us as we came off court.
Mate, honestly, we did good there. 3-1, but for that amount of goldens we got, could have easily another way. Second set, yeah, we got 4.
Struggled today, man. Just get nervous.
Yeah, well, the pressure was all on you two, like in that one. Like I could play without worrying at all.
You were playing so free, bro.
But that's what I mean. It was like
First set you were perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
You couldn't have played better. Like it was. I get nervous. I play off the wall and I get all tight. It's like
that was what I was basically hoping for. Like that you just be too tight, pressure, cameras on. You know.
Yeah.
You know
it's
you're going
a bit.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.